Treadgaming. Yes. Playing video games and walking at the same time. It can be done. And in this video, I'm going to show you the 3 things you need to incorporate it into your routine and show you my rig as well. So here is the treadmill that I use when I tread game. And honestly, it's way over what you really need to get it done. This is an F80 Soul. I've been very, very happy with this treadmill. It has served me well now for 3 years, 2 years. I can't remember, I keep count, but it works great. You just gotta keep up the tread lube and all that good stuff, but it works really well. But again, you don't need something this fancy. Actually, I kind of regret buying this such a fancy thing because it does come with this interface here where you can, oh no, you know my passcode. You can get Netflix, you can get things on here through media, which is cool. Like, it's nice, but like, I'm never using this. My wife doesn't use it. It's kind of extra fluff that we probably regret buying, but it's fine. What I'm getting at is that you don't have to spend thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars, well, hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get this done. The one thing I do like about this treadmill is its interface, and a lot of the newer treadmills are like this because of COVID and working from home and remotely. They have a really nice interface that's more flat, and because of that, I can put a TV up here, especially with the background here. I do protect the screen, and I'll show you how I do that, but I put a 32-inch TV on here, and I'm good to go. I've got my screen in front of me, and I'm on the treadmill, and but this can be done with a trackpad or a walking pad. The one disadvantage of maybe not having having a walking pad is probably the incline. This thing can go up to 15 degrees, which I love. If you really want to get a good workout while you're gaming and start huffing and puffing, you really don't have to go with the speed. You just turn up the incline, and man, you start feeling that burn, and it's awesome. But yeah, that's kind of the treadmill that I have for tread gaming, and let me show you some of the other stuff. All right, so this is the TV I use. What's up? It is a very old Insignia Roku TV. Honestly, it's kind of annoying how old it is. It's not even in 1080p. This is a 720, which again, I eventually will probably upgrade, but again, if it ain't broke, why fix it? For those who are particular about their resolution, you can actually get a cheap, I mean, they make 1080 32-inch TVs super cheap now, like $100 on Amazon. So, but this is what I use. Again, we've had it. It works. I didn't have to buy anything new, especially since we dumped so much money into this bad boy. Just use a 720, 1080, 32-inch TV. Now, I like to have the feet on it because it helps secure the TV into the treadmill better, but this is it. So now I'm going to show you how to put it all together, and it's not that complicated. You put one together and get 2. So the first thing I do is I turn on my treadmill, I log in, and we don't have to worry about that. It's usually the easiest thing to do first. I then go over here and I take my pillow. This is how I protect the screen. So I take this pillow, it's a really flat pillow, and after I log in and all that good stuff, because all I have to do is push start on the treadmill once I'm ready to go, and get everything set up. But take this pillow, put it right over here, right over the screen, just like so. I grab my TV, my really unnecessarily heavy 32-inch 720p TV, put it right here. As I said about the treadmill earlier, it seats really well in here because of the cup holders. We've got the pillow protecting the screen, so that's good. And then I've got my Xbox over here. Everything's already plugged in, so but I would then usually show you that everyone knows how to plug in an Xbox and all this good stuff. I do have an Ethernet cord. Thankfully, my modem is down here, so I get a direct line to the internet, so that when I can stream and game, and then that's really it. Once I have everything, I'll change the settings and have everything set up. I actually have this here. It's from a ladder actually that I strapped to this thing. I actually was gonna keep like a computer here in case I was like really serious in doing like into streaming, but I've just been streaming through Twitch and the Xbox. It's a little less hassle right now, but you can put other stuff here. This is also where I put the controller to the TV. I also put like my controller to my Xbox sometimes here. Sit on this little rest, but that's not necessary. You don't have to do that. But there are other ways to do this too. Really, all you need is a TV, somewhere to place or mount the TV, and honestly, again, you don't even need a treadmill with a back like this. They make wheel like carts for TVs now, and they're not that expensive on Amazon. And you can mount a smaller TV on there, and you can raise it up and lower it, which is nice. So if you've got like a walking pad, you can use that. But the whole point of this is to take maybe one thing that you really enjoy and one thing that maybe you need to do or want to do, but it's hard to get into that routine and cycle. And this is a great way of bringing that into a routine, because you want to take care of yourself, right? And playing video games is a good way, in my opinion, of self-care, right? Mentally, maybe taking the edge off of the daily woes and stresses of life, but then you incorporate exercise into it, and it just exponentially helps even more. You're taking care of your mind and your body at the same time, in my opinion. And again, you don't focus on walking, you're focusing on a video game. And that's the beautiful thing about this, is that you could be, I've walked, like, one more game. Now I'm 90 minutes deep and I've walked 6 miles. And that's awesome. Like, that's the point of this. And it's really changed how I do exercise and how to incorporate it healthily into my life. And it's great to tell the wife, like, hey, I'm gonna go on the treadmill. And going on the treadmill also involves, hey, I'm gonna play some video games. But it's a whole new level of self-care where you're, again, taking out 2 birds with 1 stone, something you enjoy, something you need to do, and overall helps your overall person. So give it a shot. I really encourage you to try it, and incorporate it into your routine. Let me know if you have any questions. And I really appreciate you coming by and watching this video. I wanted to keep it short and simple because this is pretty short and simple. And I'll see you guys back out there.